whether through the chat bar on the side that I just mentioned, through getting each other's texts, talking back and forth, emails, even the old-fashioned way of sending a letter or card back and forth, we can do that. But also there's a way where if when you chat, it comes up on here so that we can all see what the chat is or what the question is. If you want to chat in a personal way back and forth, that doesn't bother the program, but something you might want to say to somebody else who's on. Stephanie, can you tell them how we can do that?
No, that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. If you go into the, at the bottom of your screen, you should have the chat option. If you open up that chat box at the bottom, it gives you the option to either type a message to everyone, you can type a message to the host, and then each individual participant's name will also show in there. So if you want to chat with someone privately just to that person, you can do it that way, or you can put something in there for everyone to read. So if you have a question or something like that, that you think everyone would be interested in, you can put it that way.
Maybe the screen to be.
Everybody finding that chat option? Yes, there may be.
I'm learning this too at the same time. Good job.
Can you hear us, Brian?
You're good. Yeah, very good.
Okay.
By the way, Tina and John, say hello from Somerset out there.
Hello from Somerset.
Bye.
John, we miss you. We appreciate all the help you do whenever we have the activities time. So we appreciate you. We can't wait till you get back. All right, Steph, anything else?
Should be good, as long as everyone's finding it.
Okay, good. What we're going to start doing.
You keep losing Cindy, Brian.
Am I losing Cindy? Were you going to say something?
Are we back?
I think so. I think you guys are good.
Cindy, did you want to say something?
No, I'm best not.
All right. All right. You're good. You look good on camera, Cindy. Thank you.
We're trying to figure out how to see everybody.
There, I think we got it.
Okay.
Well, we don't see.
All right. Well, we're also going to talk about during this program is some of the talent that we have in our activities program already. And one of the persons with some talent is here with us today, not just Matt Otis, but another Matt who's here in the studio. Come on over here, Matt. Matt Comfer is going to be doing, there you see Matt right behind her. Wave Tina, hey, there you go. She's
Hey, Matt!
And Matt is going to be our in-studio photographer for our show. So he's having some fun doing that, and he's very good at taking pictures. His dad is a professional photographer, and Matt has a good eye for it, so I appreciate his help during this. Some of the other things we're going to talk about, I want to make sure and mention that during the program, there's certain things we won't talk about. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about personal problems. We don't want to talk about your boyfriend or girlfriend broke up and that type of thing. We're on here just to help each other and be as positive as possible. So let's stick with those kind of things. And as Matt can tell you, one of my main rules with the guys when we get together is no barnyard noises, okay? We'll keep you mute if you're having any problems, but otherwise we just want to have fun with this whole thing.
Nice.
We'll talk about, go ahead.
Oh, I said that sounds good.
We'll talk about coping skills too. And I want to hear from you. Share some of these coping skills that you might have learned or used over the last 6 months to help you get through this time. Tina and John, I know that both of you you've been out somewhat after a while. What coping skills have you had to use to change the way things are in your routine in life and to help you get through this COVID time?
Well, with John, we have made lists every day. He likes to go by a list, so we make a list. So far, John has been able to reorganize his entire house. So every day when we wake up, we make a list of what we want to do, what we want to accomplish for the day. We always get showered. We always get dressed. Never do we sit around in sweatpants and pajamas all day. Because I think that if you're showered and dressed for the day, you feel better.
Well, that's one thing with a routine that is so good to do, because taking a shower or not taking a shower can make the difference as to whether you go out at the daytime. Like, I don't like to go out anywhere unless I've showered that day or that time. But it's an excuse. I didn't shower yet, so I don't want to go out yet, so I don't have to. It's kind of an excuse for isolating yourself, and that's not a good thing. But getting up and getting that as part of your routine regular routine in the morning. You know, go to the bathroom, make your coffee, have your breakfast, take a shower, and then get yourself settled in and prepare yourself to get ready for the day. Okay, Steph, can you tell us any particular coping skills that you use? Because I know you were a student of mine in older adult mental health, and I know that we've gone over a lot of different types of coping skills that you and I have both personally used in our lives. Can you tell us some that you've used over these last 6 months?
Yeah, listening to them talk really prompted me to, so when this COVID started and we weren't really sure what the effect was going to be, we were relegated to working from home. And at first it was real easy to just kind of get up and stay in your pajamas and not really get ready for the day like I normally would have. And what I found was I absolutely had to get up, shower, do everything I would normally have done as if I was going to the office, and then settle myself in, because if I didn't do that, I just wasn't productive. So I think that that was the number one thing, was trying to maintain as normal of a routine as I possibly could.
So preparing yourself mentally made a big difference for you for the day.
And then also being prepared physically, instead of staying in my pajamas and kind of being less, getting into regular clothes and doing the things I normally would have done if I was going to the office was vital to having a productive day. Otherwise, I found that I just wasn't getting things done that I should have, and
Excellent.
not feeling like myself. So
very good tips right there. Well, Cindy, over the last 6 months, how has your routine changed?
You want to unmute Cindy there?
I'll get her.
1 second, Cindy. We just got to unmute. Now you're good.
Okay.
Here you go.
The first couple months, I didn't really go anywhere. I just kept busy at home. But we did start to go out, and we just took safety. We're supposed to do the right way. The biggest thing was doctor appointments in Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we did. Yeah.
It's a big, even just going to Walmart, the whole thing changed because you can only go in the one door at that time, and now they've opened both of them up. So a lot of things have changed, obviously, for us that we needed to cope with. Matt, how about you?
A lot of things changed. You know, we were supposed to travel a lot this summer, actually, and all of our plans got changed. So I think, like a lot of people, we were really sad at first. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of unknowns, or like, you know, what's going to happen? What's the safe thing to do? But I think, like you said, Brian and Stephanie, pretty much everything is routine is key. So it doesn't mean that you just need to stay in bed and not get up every day, but get up, shower, try to eat healthy. And I started exercising a lot. So I think I've ran more, done some of that stuff. Also, I've been calling a lot of friends and trying to Zoom call, which, you know, it feels a little weird at first, but I think it's important to adapt and to try to make that the new normal. So I think finding new hobbies that maybe you need to do now because you can't do your other hobbies is really helpful. So I'd say routine and eating healthy is really important for me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. That's great. Well, hey, we want to also talk about our duties and our obligations to keep ourselves and our friends and family as safe as possible. Some of the things that we need to do and that we've done all along. I have my mask on here. I don't like wearing a mask. I feel like when I was 8 years old and you had those plastic Halloween masks that you could hardly breathe through and they got real hot and everything. But I wear it because we do that to keep other people safe and to keep ourselves safe, but mostly for other people is what we do.
I agree, Brian. Yeah. Yeah.
We also, when I go out to, I've been from the building here, I've been doing to the residential homes that we have specifically here for Alleghenies Unlimited. And when I go out to play bingo or do a craft or something, I wear gloves. And I don't put them on until I go into the house themselves. And people have asked me, why do I put those on? I put those on because as I'm out and walking around in this COVID time, I'm not scared to death of COVID, but I don't want to get anybody sick either. So prevention for our friends and the people that we get to know is so important to keep that in your heart all the time. So I put those gloves on every time I go into a house and make sure that I'm not taking germs into those people. There's a lot of things that we can do to keep ourselves and others safe. We don't touch your face as much when you're out in public. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Don't cough or sneeze into your hands. Use your elbow. Cough or sneeze into there. And then don't wipe that elbow on somebody else if you do that, okay? Keep the surfaces around your home clean and use disinfectant. And one of the things that I do on a constant, regular basis is this is the temperature check. I don't know if any of you have one of these at home, but I'm going to show you how I use it. You push the button to start with, it beeps, and then it'll beep again to tell me when it's ready. Okay, it's ready. I hold it up to my forehead, and it takes about 15 seconds. Okay, it tells me I'm at 98.3. 98.6 is a regular temperature, so I'm just slightly below human. And that means I'm okay to go up and I'm okay. But if my temperature was up to, let's say 100 or something like that, or something where I have a fever, I should be staying in and not going out at this time. Okay? Anybody else have that? Does anybody, John, do you take your temperature? Tina, does he have his temperature taken?
We have to take it every shift. And like whoever, like this morning you have to take it. My shift actually ends at 4. The next one that comes in has to take it along with John. His temperature is probably 2 to 3 times a day we take it along with us.
And Cindy, do you take yours?
Yeah, but not every day. Yeah, if I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Do you have the same staff every day, Cindy?
What's that?
Do you have the same staff every day?
Yeah, yeah, we do.
But
Yeah.
do they stay over or do they go home and then come back?
No, I'm here
No, she's here. I have a couple different ones
from different companies.
from different companies.
Yeah, because see that's why you don't take it every day. We are mandated by his sister to do it every morning, every evening. But like I've been here since yesterday at 8 a.m. So technically this morning I shouldn't have had to do it, but we have to do it anyway.
So Cindy, we got to make that part of your routine every day, okay? That is to make sure that you're safe, because we want you to be at every activities, everything. We appreciate you so much.
That's smart. Yeah.
There's another person right there has a lot of talent in Cindy. She makes those cards and that are so beautiful. You're very talented. We really appreciate that very much. Some of the other things we do for our routine, like me, I'm hypoglycemic. Anybody who's been to our activities days knows I'm hypoglycemic. You'll see me running all over the place, but if I don't eat something, especially when I get up in the morning, I eat my peanut butter crackers and my banana because I have to keep my blood sugar at a certain level. And if I don't do that, then I start to feel faint or a little bit dizzy. So that's something I know I need to do. And if I don't do that, it's just like not taking that shower. It's almost me denying something that I know I need to do for myself. Some people need to take medications at certain times every day. You have to keep doing those things. Just because you feel better doesn't mean you stop taking the medications, because the medications are there to help you feel better and to help you keep feeling better as things goes along. Okay? All right. Now, we also want to provide ways with this program to help you reconnect with the community in ways you can help. I know we all like to help. Matt has helped before. Matt Confer here has helped before volunteer at Salvation Army. So donating clothes and things like that is a great idea. Any items or school supplies or anything like that you can do to help out in the community as much as possible. Networking is also very important for us. We want each of you to understand that this is part of the networking that you'll do to help keep yourself in touch with the other people. Now, Cindy, has it made a difference to you not to be able to sit down there at that corner of the table at our activities every first and third Wednesday of the month? Has that taken something away?
Yeah, I missed it. But it seems every day seems the same anymore. So there's nothing nothing to look forward to.
And do you miss John up there? Do you miss him helping out, giving out ice cream for desserts?
Sure, yes, yeah.
It's amazing how much we do with our jobs and our volunteer efforts and the activities and the groups that we belong to. Those people are part of our lives, and we need to keep that as part of our routine in our lives in one form or another. So as I mentioned here, what I would like to do is make sure that everybody connects, whether it's through this once a month thing, and we'll be doing this every last Wednesday of every month at 10 o'clock, we'll be doing it. We can keep it that way. But in the meantime, let's do some other things. get those networking ways possible with the texts and emails, and you can share each other's emails as you can, as Stephanie told you, through the chat up here, so that each of you can talk about some of the things that you need to talk about, maybe in private with others. Okay?
Oh,
All right.
if you used that before, that's cool.
Also, one of the things that we're doing here at Allegheny's Unlimited Care Providers is we need to pay for our programs. So we have, at the particular time, we couldn't have our Put for Purpose back in March. That's our big fundraiser for the year. We raise thousands of dollars, and that pays for a lot of what we do. So let's, can you guys hear me? Okay, I'm going to keep going on it regardless of that, okay?
There he goes.
Anyway, I'm
Good work.
sorry, I took the elevator to the wrong floor. We all back? There we are. Well, one of our fundraisers is going to help us to keep online the whole time. You see, we didn't pay enough, so the electric went down, and we had to pay it real quick. All right, what we're going to do is we're doing a fundraiser here with Mariana's Subs, and this is an example of the sheet that we use to order things, our order form. And we need the money. Obviously, we need money. I don't want to sound like a TV preacher asking you for money all the time, but the program itself, to help all the people that we do and to have all the fun that we do together, needs things like this. So if you don't have an order form, Cindy, do you have an order form?
Yeah.
I think we froze up there again. Give us just a second. We'll try to get back on that. Cindy, right now to me, you're looking like one of those 1970s detective shows where they kind of stop action like this, you know, in the middle of something. So just hold on and we'll get back to it. All right, I'm back.
Thing you guys do is we're going to have you guys watch a video.
I'm back,
called...
Matt. Can you hear me?
Oh, you're back. Okay, we're going to turn it back to
That's
Brian.
okay. Actually, what I was going to do is just flow right into you anyway, because
all right.
25, and today our guest is Matt Otis, and he's a singer-songwriter extraordinaire. He was with us at the activities program last November, and he did also a little, they did a great job of a publicity video for us, which is on YouTube. But Matt, I'm going to turn it over to you now, and you're going to start today with some of the songs that I really love a lot of your music, but you're going to start with one called Seasons. Is that correct? I'm guessing
in the world, right? And you'll see the seasons actually changing around you. And so let's go ahead. Go to the right with the chat bar. Does everybody see that? I just posted a link, which is a YouTube link. I want you guys to click that and watch that on your own, okay? And then after you watch that, we're gonna come back. Let's come back at 10:35, okay? So right now it's, or in about 5 minutes from now, roughly, in case your watch or your phone is slightly off there. So we're gonna come back in 5 minutes. Click on that link and go ahead and watch. And then when you're finished, go ahead and write, I'm finished, just like I did right there, okay? So when you're finished, go ahead and type, I'm finished. When you're finished, type, I'm finished, okay? And I'm gonna let you guys do that right now though, okay? Go ahead and click on that link and we'll watch it. And then, Brian, what we'll wanna do is mute their screens while that's happening though, okay? Just so we don't get the bleed there, okay?
Yeah, he unmuted it.
It's up to you guys. If you want to watch it briefly, you can. See if it
We're finished, huh?
Yep, we're finished too. Very good, Matt. That was great.
Yeah.
I love that video.
Was that on the Ghost Town Trail? Oh, he can't hear you.
You not hear me?
Right here. Matt can't hear you.
Well, how do I make them be
I
able to
don't
hear
know.
me?
Mute. All right, I think
He's
we're
good
good.
now. There you go.
Can you guys hear me now?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. That was not on the Ghost Trail. That's actually a trail in Everett, Pennsylvania, actually. And the trail is quite beautiful, though, isn't it? It's really pretty looking. So, yeah. So I'm going to take my mask off, guys, only because I'm socially distanced from the people in this room here. Yeah. So did you guys like the video then? Thought it was kind of fun? Good. Very good. Very good. But yeah, the general premise though is how the seasons change around you, and even though the seasons are changing, you can still hold on to who you are. You know what I mean? And that's kind of important because we're literally living through a pandemic right now, right? Which is pretty wild. There's a lot of crazy thoughts going on in our minds. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and play about 5 or 6 songs for you guys, and we're gonna have some fun. I know we're probably not gonna get up and sing and dance like we have before, right? Or we could, if you guys want to, and do some of that, maybe do some clapping. That's
John
cool with
Ellis
me.
likes to dance. Go dance, John.
Oh yeah, we might stand up and dance there, Matt.
Me too. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's fun. Either way is cool with me.
Stand up and dance, huh?
Cool, guys.
There he
So let's go ahead and get started, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do a song that you guys know to begin with. This is a cover song called Stand By Me. Has anybody ever heard of Stand By Me? Any hands up on that one? Okay. If you guys are at home and you're like, you know what, I'm getting into this and you want to sing, you go ahead. Okay. So that's totally cool with me. Okay. All right. So here we go. Yeah. You can see you in there? Oh, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, I think we'll kind of own that. And you guys will notice I have some of my students filming around us. So we're going to actually mix this down into a video. And then we're going to send this video to you guys. So that'll be kind of a fun way to remember it. So you guys are actually going to be the stars, John and Cindy and everybody, okay? So, all right, let's do this here. When the night has come, oh, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we will see. No, I won't be afraid, oh, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, no, no, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, yeah, stand by me. If the sky they look upon, oh, they tumble and fall, and the mountains, well, they tumble to the sea. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, no, no, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, yeah, stand by me. Woo! Thank you guys. I can hear you. I can see you clapping, which is very nice. I hope that sounded good. And I think that's kind of an important song to think of just because who's felt alone during this pandemic? Anybody out there felt a little bit alone? Anybody felt that way at all? I know I felt a little bit alone sometimes. So I feel it's kind of nice to find someone to stand by you, or if they're physically not by you, it might be through a screen right now. A little weird, but kind of feels like we're a little bit closer together right now, doesn't it? So we're going to kind of keep that philosophy going. Now, this is a song I wrote about my hometown, and it's called Home. And it's kind of about the song. It's about feeling comfortable in your own home, in your own space, and appreciating the people you love in your life. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give this one a shot. This one's called Home Here. Okay, and I think I played this one the last time I was with you guys. So if you guys like this, feel free to sing along, all right? Home, in the place you lived with the ones you've kissed in your home, was the thing you blamed as you made your way back home. I spy the streets that hide the ones who once walked by. These eyes revive their cries of love not lost but found. Storefronts come and go, but lost moments won't die. These eyes revive their cries of love not lost but found. In your home, where you fell in love and you had your son in your home, where you once had smiled and you'll someday die in your home. Storefronts come and go, but lost moments won't die. As these eyes revive their cries of love not lost but found. Gravestones with rusted homes, ghosts of those unknown. Lost loves with lasting cries, lost moments won't die. In your home, where you fell in love and you had your son in your home, where you once had smile and someday light in your home. Home is where you want to go, in spite of the unknown. Try and someday you'll find the love that will now bind. Home is peace within your soul, no fear from the unknown. Try and someday you'll find the love that will now bind. In your home, where you fell in love and you had your son in your home, where you once had smiled and someday died in your home. All right. Cool, guys. Just like to unmute you. Yes. Can you guys still hear me all right?
Can
Yeah.
you hear me, Matt?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I
doing
want to
pretty
make a
good.
comment on that if I could, Matt.
Surely. Yes.
The way this COVID has done with us, the home has been kind of a combination of a safe haven and a prison. And we can
Yes.
do so many things at one time, man. We have to make it as good as we can. So a lot of the things that you talked about in that home, the song Home there, it's amazing how many things go through your mind to make you either feel good or bad. You lay down in bed at night and, you know, good thoughts can become too much thoughts and too many thoughts and too much going on with your head. But when you're home, like when I go home at the end of the day, I can't wait to get my shoes off and feel like I'm home.
I hear you.
That's a great.
I'm with you. I'm with you too. And I'll tell you what, a lot of my friends have been talking about crazy dreams they've been having. Has anybody had any bad dreams, bad nightmares, or crazy dreams? Anybody out there? I know I have been. I'll wake up and I'll look at my wife and be like, what the heck was going on in my mind? But then I'll be like, well, you just got to keep everything together and move along and keep going despite some of the weird thoughts you're having. And a lot of people are having that, so don't think you're alone. What do you think, Brian? You think that's true?
Oh, I definitely agree, because I think we're so closed in, more so than we even believe that we are.
Yeah.
We have to find those outlets, and you can't just keep watching the same television programs, because your mind starts to create things to fill those spaces. And sometimes when you put that head down on the pillow at night, those thoughts all come out, and they can be pretty tough to go to sleep. I do one thing in particular to help me get to sleep, and that's I watch old episodes of The Honeymooners that I've seen 1,000,000 times each, and I know every word of every script, so that I can just turn it on, put that in my head, and it's on a DVD, so it's not like television where the brightness goes up and down. Anybody else?
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
Yeah, what do you guys do to deal
Cindy,
with
what do you do?
stress and anxiety?
We deal with stress. We just stay really, really busy. We always are doing something.
Probably good. Yeah. And we'll upload tomorrow there. Yeah.
That's-
Sorry.
Cindy, how about you?
I don't know what I do.
You do cards?
I do my cards.
Play games, please.
I play Facebook. My nephew comes over. He always takes your mind off of that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's got lots of good stories to tell.
Well, Cindy, what do you do at night to help you wind down? What helps you to get ready for that time at bed when Matt's talking about, crazy dreams, so you don't have that? What helps you do that?
We do what?
Before bed, I get the same thing. I don't have no trouble sleeping though.
Oh, okay.
I
Wrong
have no
person.
crazy dreams.
Brian, John wants to tell you that he does a puzzle at night before he goes to bed.
Ooh,
Good
that's
idea.
smart.
How soothing that is. Wow.
Yeah. That's a really smart idea with the puzzle. I like that one, John. That's good.
Now, see, for him, that's soothing. To me, it'd be frustrating because I can't put puzzles together. I'm terrible at them. John, you're talented, so you can do it. It's like playing golf. One person thinks it's the best in the world. Another person thinks it's frustrating.
Yeah.
So we each have to find our own thing. Good job, John. Thanks. Steph, how about you?
Discovered the benefits of essential oils. So lavender essential oil has been my new favorite thing, and some lavender spray, and and even some lavender bubble bath. And
There you go.
to kind of get myself in the mode for sleep. So yeah.
Excellent. Yeah,
Cool.
I do that with candles. I love the smell of candles, and that helps me get to sleep at night. I love
Yeah,
it.
any kind of I really discovered essential oils over this time because I use them to help with sleep. I don't know if anybody else is having allergies with the change in the weather being so drastic, going from so warm to so I've discovered like eucalyptus, and I put a little bit in a pot with some water, and it's amazing how it'll open up without having to take pills, like open up sinuses and feel a lot better.
Right. I will add though that I blow out the candle before I go to bed. So just so you know, I'm being safe. Matt,
That's
back
smart.
to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's all really good stuff, guys. And I think you're nailing a lot of really important things. I don't know, did you do like any guided meditation, Brian, for some of these things with any of the individuals?
I actually have done yoga for many years.
Yeah.
I haven't done as much of it lately, but I do certain things with that yoga, stretches downward and all that help you to get into a different form pattern of breathing.
That is really smart, I think. And I think the key is just calming the mind. However we can do that, it's really good, So guys, I've got a few more. I'll tell you, the class is going to change here in just a second. So you might hear a bell and some new students are going to come in. So it might be a little weird for a second there, but I teach 2 video production classes. So a new group of students are going to come in and we'll kind of get started there. Hey, Kelly, do you think you could wait until Eric gets in here and just tell him what the structure is?
Before he gets into this song, can you guys just give just a second a hand for Matt here and Tasha in the studio? They're doing a great job. Otherwise, I'd be froze
Do you
the
think
whole
you
time.
got to run straight to class right now? Leave it up. I might just have you just stay till like just until Molly gets here, and then I'll have you go right when they get here. Just tell them what.
Eric has SAT.
Oh, so you have SATs? Okay, then. Oh, I think we're good then. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye to. They can see you, Kelly. Go and wave to. They can see it through here. So, my 2 students are gonna go. They had a good time hanging out with you guys, and I'm gonna do another song for you guys, though. Okay. Yeah, actually put it right over on that table there, and then I'll label it for you then. Good. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna get started here. And again, one student might come in, and I might just have to tell them briefly what we're doing here. But let's go ahead and get started with, yeah, I think we're gonna do like a bit more of a pretty song. This one's called Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley. I think I have that one here. Actually, maybe oh yeah, here we go. So I think you guys have heard of this one. I believe someone requested this last time. This is kind of a nice little peaceful song. So there we go. I heard there was a secret chord David played to please the Lord. You don't really care for music, do you? But it goes like this: a fourth of the minor fall, the major lift, baffle the king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Seeing you guys smile and sway. I like that sway. Faith was strong, but she needed proof. Saw her bathing on the roof. Beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair, broke your throne and cut your hair. From her lips it drew the hallelujah, hallelujah. Woo! There you go, guys. How'd that one sound to you guys there?
That was great.
Awesome, right on. Yeah,
Hey, by the way,
that's a little-
Stephanie had to leave us. She had a class to go to this morning.
no
So
problem. That's fine. No problem at all.
she's going to be
Yeah.
back next month to talk with us about internet safety and resources. So I appreciate her.
Cool, right on. No problem. Yeah. Well, look, guys, thank you. I'm probably gonna do one more for you guys, and then I'm thinking actually maybe we should try to set up another time where we can even do this again. And if you guys even have a request you'd want to hear, I can definitely add it to the list for next time there. So yeah, anything you were gonna add there, Brian?
That's like somebody told you there's a commercial and you left and that wasn't.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Matt, are you on YouTube?
I am on YouTube. Yeah. Hang on one second. I just have a student come in. Hey, Molly,
Go
you're
ahead.
really cool. I'm just gonna have you sit right there, Molly. And then I'm gonna have you. I sent a Zoom video to you, and I'll just have you chime in on the Zoom call there. And this is for. I kind of went over it yesterday, but it's just with these individuals we're doing kind of a concert for there. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, what was your question? I'm sorry.
Well, John loves your music, so
Yeah.
I was wondering if we could watch you on YouTube other than the video we just saw. Do you have
Yeah,
other?
definitely. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'm going to share another link of a video that we've recently put out. And actually, you know what, guys? I actually did a little house concert where I recorded it, and I actually haven't shared this one with anybody. So what I'm going to do is give you guys this specific link, and so only you will have it, and then some individuals from St. Francis University. So let me go ahead and show it to you. Where is this at? Let me see here. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so I've got some covers. Some of the songs will be with our bands here, actually. So I'm gonna have you guys, I'm gonna send this to you, and then when we leave you guys, you can actually watch it. So hang on a second. Right.
While you're looking that up, I want to show you. Hey, I got the shirt on, Matt, from Matt Otis and the Sound, the shirt. So
oh, cool. Right on, Brian. I love it. Yeah.
Available, man.
Well, I'll tell you, when we get together, I will definitely have to give some more of those shirts out to you guys, and then we'll have some fun with it. So, yeah. But yeah, that link that I sent would be one. And then also another one, you can see all the videos right here, all videos. And these are like more of our official music videos. Let me see. I'm going to send this to you right now. Music.com. So either one of those links will show you quite a bit there. So, and if you guys watch it, let me know what you think here. Okay. Cool.
Yep. Thank you.
So, hey, no problem, no problem. Anything I can do there. So I'm going to do a song called So It Goes. This is kind of a calm song. And our one student, Molly, give us a wave there. She's in our video production class as well. And so she's a really good student as well. She's actually new to this class. So one thing I try to do with my kids is get them involved in really positive things for the community, like this event, actually, because I think this is really cool, because I know a lot of people kind of feel alone, almost isolated during this time. So it makes me feel kind of good, and hopefully it makes you feel good to be interacting with people. So that's kind of the goal here.
Well, hey, Matt, make sure that your students see that video you did from us and when you were here last November too.
Yes.
That was great. Yeah. It really does a good job with our program. We appreciate it.
Right on. Yeah, definitely. Well, I'll share that with Molly too, and I'm sure she'll get a kick out of it, actually, in a positive way, because that was a lot of fun last time. So that was cool. So guys, I'm going to do a song called So It Goes. This is a song kind of talking about there's a lot of trauma and problems happening in our world, community, and country sometimes, and even mentally. I know for me, sometimes that happens too. But it's kind of to just say, let it go. And if you give it time, you're going to find the beauty in everyday life. Okay. So this is going to be my final song here. I think you guys will get a kick out of this one. And yeah, and then I'll talk to you about it afterwards here. You wait outside in protest lines, and your vision dies as Big Brother smiles. We drink tonight to all we've missed, to lips we've never kissed, to love we've missed. So it goes. The world I wish to know. Still it goes. On and on, this life is all you get. And I'm Sisyphus with a clear conscience, and I'll walk the line to forget I miss. Denounce the hate, I'm locked blank slate, and I'm Frankel's fate in the new fascist state. So it goes. The world I wish to know. Still it goes. On and on, this life is all you get. about these cries, 'cause this world's always been great. This world's alive. Woo! All right, guys. There you have it, guys. Well, thank you, guys. Any questions before I take off, guys? Because I always have a really good time performing. I'd rather be with you guys physically performing, but I know it's kind of a weird situation. But I think this is a decent second shot for keeping music alive and getting to hang out with you guys. So, how you guys feeling, anyways?
How you feeling, John?
Yeah.
Put a thumbs up.
Good?
Cindy, did you enjoy the music?
Nope. The whole quarantine COVID pandemic. So in case you guys want to watch those, it's kind of specifically for you guys there. So you can kind of watch a little bit more, which is kind of nice there.
Okay. Great
Yeah.
job, Matt. Thank you very much for your help
Yeah.
today and for being here. And hey, anytime you want to send out to when you're going to be at certain venues that you're actually having that concert, we can go to see with social distancing. Let us know, would you?
Awesome. So maybe I'll see you guys out at a safe show, and it's always a treat for me when I get to hang out with all of you guys out there.
All right, thanks, Matt. Take care.
Cool. All right, Brian, you take it easy there.
We look
See you
look
there.
forward to the video.
Right on. See you guys.
Yeah. All right, we're going to close out here in just a couple of minutes. There's some things I want to mention to you. Make sure for feedback is one thing we really want. How much you enjoyed today, how much you'd like to take more part in each of our shows, and we definitely want that. We also want to mention that the census is coming up, and that's important to our area, our people. So make sure if you are asked about the census, you fill out whatever you need to do. Our next show is going to be October 28th, the last Wednesday of October at 10 a.m. It's called Internet Safety and Resources, and Stephanie and one other person are going to be in charge of doing that. And I'm going to get some feedback here for you but every month I want to do one thing for you, and that's give you kind of a strange piece of trivia or whatever. We're coming up on Halloween next month, so Halloween focuses a lot around graveyards and cemeteries. Do any of you know the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery?
Interesting.
No? Did you know there's a difference? All right. Graveyards are adjoined to a church, and you may not put ashes in a graveyard, but a cemetery is separate, and you may put ashes in a cemetery. So that's the difference between the two of those things. It's a useless piece of trivia, but it's something I'll bet you never thought about before. Okay.
So I have a suggestion, Brian.
Yes, go ahead. Feedback time.
So our next Zoom will be October 28th at 10 a.m. Is that right?
Correct. Yes, that's right.
Why don't you ask everyone to find a piece of trivia that has pertaining to Halloween, and we can share that with each other for the next time that we have our Zoom call.
Excellent. That's a great suggestion. I love things like that. Yes, indeed. And we'll do them throughout the program, okay?
Yeah, because then we can play like a game. So get like a couple different things.
Well, yeah,
And then-
actually, I had another idea too, and Tasha just reminded me of it. Since next time is a couple of days away from Halloween, I would like you to have a mask ready or something that you can wear. So when you come in,
Okay.
I want to see you
That's
dressed
fun.
up. and stuff. Let's have fun with it, okay? Matt will be here in the studio. He'll have a mask or something on, I guarantee it. So both Matt and Tasha will be dressed. I will be too. So you'll have to figure out who's who, okay? Good suggestion.
Okay. I think that's a great idea. We can
All
have
right,
our own trick or treat party online.
Absolutely. Since you know, like CAB and Skills and our company, usually we do a play at Halloween. And I really love those things, but we won't be doing it this year, obviously, since we won't be able to get together. But we can do the next best thing. Maybe we can do some things online with that trivia and go around the room and do things. Cindy, what'd you think of the program today?
I liked it. I thought it was really good.
We just have to
Very
learn
good.
the Zoom thing.
We just have to get it all figured out. We were having
So do we.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, did anybody's screen freeze up during the thing?
No.
No.
Okay. Ours did a couple times. Ours did. Tasha's telling me I
Yeah,
might
you
have to
did,
do it
yeah.
from my place. So we'll see what we have to do next time to make it work as good as we can. Go ahead, Cindy.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's that?
Go ahead. If you have, what other feedback would you tell us about today's show?
No,
Oh, I thought it was good. I thought it went really well.
Okay.
Yeah, we
We
just have to
already
figure.
mentioned it to the other people and tell them, hey, make sure you're here and we'll have some fun with it next time.
Arlen and Mindy didn't know nothing about it.
Well, Arlen did yesterday because I talked with her and I sent her the link and she sent me
Okay.
an email back saying she got it A-OK. So I expected her to be on, but she wasn't here.
Yeah, she don't like to do anything early. If it's nothing before 10 o'clock, Arlen don't like to do it.
Well, you don't, like Kathy J down here had, if you can see hers, she just had the blank screen and she was on. You can do it that way too and just listen to the others.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
we
Yeah.
don't know how to do
That's
anymore.
no problem.
No.
We'll work out how to do that.
Okay.
All right, we're going to say goodbye unless anybody has anything else to say.
Nope.
Okay,
Okay,
Matt
thank
says,
Thank you.
say good night, Matt.
Bye.
All right. Bye, Cindy.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
Hit it. Red.
Yeah,
Oh, red.